Hello my bunnies, it's Tiki's Trinkets here, and today I have for y'all another polymer clay tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde inspired dragon sculpture. This is a Halloween YouTube collaboration with someone I've done a collab with before here on YouTube. This is a collaboration with Miku Marmalade. Her and I have done one previous collaboration, which I'll try to link down below if I remember. I will also link her YouTube channel and her Instagram down below, so you can check that out as well. Her and I will be doing a several different part video series for this. I am going to create something, and she is going to create something, and then we're each going to create a piece based off of each other's piece. So there'll be 4 different pieces total, my original, her original, and then us creating a piece inspired by each other's piece. Again, this is a Halloween collaboration video, and in this video you're going to see my original creation, and then she'll make something inspired by that. At the end of this video you'll see a picture of her original creation, and hopefully after I've saved it and remember to go back to it, I can maybe even insert some of her video footage. If not, I'll at least include a picture, but that'll only be a little sneak peek no matter what, because you'll have to go over to her channel to watch the video, which I'll try to remember to link the final link to the video down below later as well. That won't be linked right away. I have to wait for her to finish her video, because, you know, it's a collaboration. We're not making a rush or nothing out of it. And this might be posted a little later than October, so if it's not October anymore, just remember that this was recorded in October. And let's just stay festive. There also might be quite a few extra videos coming soon because of this collaboration, more than I usually post in a month. But that's fine. It's more content for you guys. And let me see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That sums up it. We're each creating an original piece and then a piece inspired by each other's art. And it will be several different videos on my channel and on her channel. And I will link everything down below so you can check it out. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop and Instagram for updates and stuff like that too. And I really hope you guys enjoy this collaboration and look forward to more videos by me. Oh, and Halloween headband. Almost forgot. Dollar boingy pumpkin headband from the Target dollar section. Just, you know, Target's, they're awesome. For $1. Look how cute that is. And it's made out of like felted material, so it's really soft too. Anywho, happy Halloween early as always. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into this video. Let's go ahead and get into this. I've talked enough. Bye-bye, my bunnies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go watch Miku too. For this tutorial, I only used 3 colors of clay. Sculpey 3 white, pearl green or pearl leaf green, something like that, which is also Primo brand, and then Sculpey souffle emerald color. First I started by rolling out all the balls in white I would need. Then I rolled out all the balls of light green, pearl green I would need, and then I rolled out all the souffle colors that I needed. This is a little bit confusing, so pause the video if you need to right here to kind of, you know, get everything you need. Right here you can see this was my attempt at a Skinner blend, and I messed it up, so I turned them into spare charms that I'm going to give away free with Etsy orders. When life gives you lemons, you turn them into something else if you have to. So to make it ombre, I decided to make all 3 pieces separately, the head and the torso, cut the pieces I needed and stick them all together like a puzzle piece. And then I did the same thing for the head. I cut off the excess and just smushed them together and kind of blended them together with my fingers. Next I'm going to do the same process for the tail, which you'll see a little more in detailed. I rolled all 3 into the shape I needed, just like the ones were before, which I rolled these into teardrop shapes. And then I cut the pieces off that I don't need, and all that I keep are the pieces that remain, like so. And then you just stick all 3 pieces together and then just very gently push them together to make sure they blend. Then I cut this at an angle so I can put it on the body, but I hope this helps explain how to do this. If you can't do Skinner blend like me, this is an alternative to kind of get somewhat of an ombre effect on your clay. It's not perfect and it's not really ombre, but at least it's tricolored that looks like it's fading from one to the next. I positioned the tail how I wanted. Now I'm going to use the white pieces to make all the white body parts. So I'm going to make a foot, and that's going to be this ball right here, which I make it to a teardrop shape, and then cut out the toes. Then I'm going to go ahead, after I cut out the toes, I'll have the shape that I need, and I'm going to place it on the body. If you need to, use a little bit of glue for some more security. Then the ball that was right beside it to the left, you can see here, I'm going to just gently with the palm of my hand press it down so it's kind of flattened and glue it to the body so it's a torso piece. Well, a thigh on the torso piece, excuse me. Next, I'm going to make the arm with the other ball I had up there, roll it into a teardrop shape, and then do the same thing you did with the toes to make fingers, and then just kind of bend it to the shape you need, and then just attach it to the body how you like. I wanted this side to look terrified because this is the, the good side of the body. Next, I'm going to go ahead and make the white ear, roll it into a teardrop shape, indent the indentation, oh my gosh, make it a hole so that it looks like an ear, and then just smush it onto the head. If you need it to sit a little flatter, cut a little bit off like I do. Next, we're going to go on to the green, the dark green half of the body, and we're going to mirror the images we just did. So make the foot just like we did with the white, and again, if you need to, use a little bit of glue to glue it to the body, like so. And then same thing with the ball that was above it, you're going to use that to make the thigh the exact same way, just like so, and then you're going to stick it to the body and use a little bit of glue for security. Then I'm going to make an arm, and I'm going to make this one in a different position since this is the evil side of the body. I'm going to cut out the fingers, and then I'm going to stick it to the body and then position it to look like he's kind of like growling and clawing forward, just like this. I forgot for a second who the good one is and who the bad guy is. Dr. Jekyll is good and Mr. Hyde is bad, because the doctor makes a potion that makes him bad. It's been a long time since I've read or watched anything Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but it's definitely a horror Halloween classic. Next, I made an ear, again just mirror imaging. Next, we can finally go on to the eyes. I also wanted the eyes to be two different colors to emphasize the fact that he was turning evil. So I made one brown, which is like the original character's eye or hair color, one or the other, or maybe both. And then I made the other one black just to make it kind of ominous. I thought about red, but I don't know, I picked black. And then I made eyebrows this time to make him a little more expressive. The white ones turned up to look scared, and then the green ones pointed down to look angry. Next, we're going to make the wings, which you're going to see how I'm going to make this wing by running it into a teardrop shape, cutting the edge off, then taking the other ball, making another teardrop, cutting it in half, sticking that on the body, and then the other white piece I'm going to use to make the interior part of the wing on the outer edge. So roll it into a teardrop shape, and then you're going to want to get some kind of rolling tool and flatten it out nice and gently, like such. Sorry, my allergies are getting me. As always, I live in Georgia. Ugh, it's a nightmare. Then go ahead and stick that little triangular shaped piece into the wing. Use some kind of curved tool or just curve it out with your X-Acto blade and make it look like a nice curved wing. Now, before we do anything else with white, we're going to go ahead and move on to the dark green and mirror image the wing the exact same way. Once you get done, it should look like this. Then we're going to need the light green to do the interior parts of the wing, because again, I really wanted to emphasize that it looks like he's fading from Dr. Jekyll into Mr. Hyde. Again, roll it out just like you did the white and the green, and then just cut it until it looks like triangles, and then just insert it into the top, and then cut off the excess as well. Just like such. Now we are going to attach the wings, so you're going to use two little pieces of metal floral wiring, stick them into the wings, bend them to the shape of the wings for stability, and then some kind of glue or liquid Sculpey to attach them for security. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and take the eyeballs out because we're about to bake, but not quite yet. And after we take the eyes out, then we're going to clean it with cotton swabs and rubbing alcohol, because that white clay holds every single speck of dirt and hair and dirtiness in your life. Then I'm going to bake it for 350 at 12 minutes for a gas oven, or only 9 minutes if you're using an electric oven. While it's baking, you can go ahead and start painting the base that it sits on. And yes, those are manga sculptures in the background. They're just hanging out because I was working on several things at once. I wanted this to really emphasize that he's a doctor and that he's making a potion, so I painted the base black, and then I used this emerald kind of green color to use my dotting tool and polka dot bubbles everywhere. And then I use white color to outline some of the bubbles and draw little white specks inside of some of the bubbles. I forgot to take a final picture of that, but you can see it under the dragon later. Next, once the dragon came out and is completely cooled off, I used the same glue to glue his eyes in after baking, and then E6000 to glue him to the base, which now you can see the bubbles and what I mean by some are outlined but some have inside the bubbles. Then I used polyacrylic varnish to varnish it up with 2 coats of glaze at least, and then we're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and now I'm going to show you a sneak peek of Miku stuff.